Hello, my name is Jamie. Thanks again for inviting us to bid. I put several bids on here to help you see the comparison from 21 to 23. The asphalt sealer price has skyrocketed and the labor prices have skyrocketed. So I am sorry for that, and maybe they'll go down this year, but as of now, that's what we have. And here are the worst locations as I labeled in 2021, and I've just circled those on a new aerial picture that I took. And if I could give an overarching idea, the overarching idea is you can spend the money and repave, and you get a lot more asphalt for the price per ton or per square foot, versus doing one area at a time. The fewer amount of square footage you repair, the more it costs per square foot, which is of course the way it is with anything from cheeseburgers to cars. So if we come in and repave everything, your price per square foot drops drastically. So you can either put off your paving and repair sections of the road, or you can put off repairing sections of the road and wait to pave. And that really has to do with the degree to which the road is currently degrading and how much money you have in the fund to repave. Those three locations are certainly the worst locations, and I think two of them probably need to be repaired, at least with emergency repairs, and the one would easily be fixed if you repaved. So here is section D, and as you see, there's not a pothole there, and this is a heavy traffic area where cars are turning, and when it was repaved, you wouldn't even need to have a base repair there. Now in this section on E, I think it's Bazooka, this area would need to be a base repair, and I'll show you a video in a second on what a base repair is. And for this section, I have a couple of bids later on in the video where we have a couple ideas of how to fix, but let me show you what I mean by base repair first. Here's a video from St. Louis.
When shattering has become so extensive that it covers the majority of a parking surface, it is time for a 2-inch asphalt overlay. In most cases, when an overlay is required, so too are base repairs. Areas of asphalt that have become so loose that chunks are coming out and potholes are forming will require base repairs prior to paving. We use a rotomill attachment or a slot cutter to grind the edges of each base repair. This makes it easier to remove the damaged asphalt. Once the mill grinds up the edges, the inner portion of the damaged area is pulled away from the rock base and hauled off to the dump. The underlying rock base is then compacted with a vibratory roller. After compacting the rock base, the area is backfilled with hot base mix asphalt and rolled again for compaction. If base repairs are not done before a lot is overlaid, in time the same potholing problems will occur, even on the new lot. We prepare these weakened areas before paving so that premature potholing will not occur in the future. Depending on how damaged the surface is, our estimators may have base repairs included in their bid to overlay the lot, or if the condition of the existing asphalt is marginal, they may have the base repairs set up as an add-on option. The worst areas will generally be included in the overlay bid, and the base repair cost for the moderately damaged areas are provided as add-on options. Base repairs are always recommended, but we realize that some budgets don't allow for more extensive base repairs.
So now with a better idea of base repairs, I do believe that both of these areas, C and E, I think it was, need to be repaired before a new layer of asphalt would be added on. And in this area, we would remove those manhole lids, put what are called risers in them, and raise this whole area of the asphalt up. Now, you could also just do an emergency patch, which takes care of that pothole, and potential future potholes probably over the next year or two. Same thing for Bazooka here. We could go ahead and overlay this whole area, and about 2,500 square feet for $10,000, or we could just do an emergency repair, which would probably hold up for a while, of going down the middle there about 6 foot by 30 foot, doing 180 square foot for $1,000, and that's kind of emergency repair. But that's not going to be a base repair. Here are those two bids: one for $20,375, and one for $2,250. So I hope that gives you a basic idea of the roads and the expense it would be to repair them by paving, the expense that it currently is for sealing, but in addition, the repairs you could do to help prepare for paving, which would be those base repairs, or just repairing the potholes as they stand now. Thank you for your time, and we would love to do this work for you guys. Have a good day.